sweetheart. Hi. Yeah? You don't say. Go get it. My greatest breakthrough. I mean, how can I choose? I'm so thankful that I chose Emcee McGee.
When most people hear the name Dick's Sporting Goods, they don't imagine leaders like us. But not too long ago, driven, persistent, visionary, powerful wouldn't have brought us to mind either. Together, we're updating the playbook. So it's up to us to design for you, invest in you, and be the change we want to see in sports. It's our job to get more women to the top of their game.
Good evening. My name is Lauren Moore, President of the Women's Board of Pittsburgh, and I would like to welcome you to the kickoff of our 2022 annual event. Tonight, we will be treated to a virtual cooking demonstration led by Executive Chef Paul O'Toole. Tomorrow, we will have a cocktail party, followed by a festive runway fashion show featuring Carabella of Oakmont. Throughout the next 2 days, you will be able to bid on wonderful auction items. Our 2022 annual event marks 30 years of raising $1.2 million supporting children in the Pittsburgh area. Over the past 30 years, we have raised funds to help children in a variety of ways, from feeding children with food insecurities, providing birthday cheer to children experiencing homelessness, supporting organizations that provide safe havens to children, and supporting children's literacy programs throughout our region. We attribute our success to hard work and the unbelievable generosity of our sponsors, donors, and patrons. For that, we truly thank you. So, without any further ado, let me introduce our MC this evening, Andrew Stockey, co-anchor for WTAE Pittsburgh Action News. This year marks Andrew's 5th year of helping us raise funds for the kids. Andrew, thank you so much for being with us again this year.
Hi there, I'm Andrew Stockey from WTAE TV. I want to thank you for joining us today. Now, of course, we hope to see all of you in person on Friday at the Women's Board event to be held right here at this beautiful place, the Pittsburgh Field Club. That day, you're going to enjoy cocktails, food stations, and a wonderful fashion show put on by our friends at Carabella of Oakmont. Well, more details on how you can buy tickets, and you'll find those on the Women's Board website. Now, here's the address. It's wbpgh.org. Once again, wbpgh.org. The online auction, that's open right now, and our website will guide you to that auction. And we invite you to check it out, take a look at some of the items, and begin bidding. We have some really fantastic items in this auction, including what we like to refer to as 2 premier packages. I'm going to tell you about those right now, and they're amazing. You're going to want to check them out, and you're going to want to bid early and often on those. The first one is a chef's table for 8. You'll find that in the Wine Society room right here at the Pittsburgh Field Club. Chef Paul O'Toole is going to prepare for you a 5-course chef-selected meal for you and 7 guests. Doesn't that sound fantastic? You can bid on that. Our second premier item is a weekend at the luxurious lodge at Glendorn. That's located in Bradford, Pennsylvania. What it includes is a 2-night stay in a lodge room, a suite, or even a private cabin. And will include every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sounds like a fantastic getaway. Now you can start the bidding right now and help us to raise money to support the children. Now we want to be sure to thank all our sponsors because without them, this event would not be possible. Thank you and enjoy the afternoon.
Good morning and welcome to the Pittsburgh Field Club. We're honored here today to be with my good friend, Andrew Stockey. We're gonna make it easy for everyone to cook at home. And we're gonna try a few things to see what works and how easy it really can be. Are you ready today?
So easy is the key word here.
Easy is the key.
I'm in.
And the second key is to be able to get everything ready in advance. do you think that is right there? This is a watermelon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a zester. Have you ever used one of these?
A zester?
A zester.
A zester. No, I have not.
So here's what we do here. We just take this and pull this down.
Oh.
And what we want is just the outside of the skin
Okay.
of the lemon. Try that.
Okay, just
And
kind of scratch it. Okay.
You're standing here, so you can smell how great that is.
It does, oh, it
How
does smell
strong that is.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we want to try to do is to capture that when we take, I'll cut the watermelon.
good. Okay. And it doesn't matter if this like spreads all over the place.
No, you're
Okay.
doing great. You're doing great. If I could give you a raise, I would.
Now, I've never seen a watermelon cut quite like that. It's a little different. Looks good though.
Yeah. This is a seedless watermelon.
Okay.
Very, very juicy right now. Very sweet. Now see these here.
Okay.
These are also compressed. So I have a big vac machine in the back.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't have one of those vac machines at home, we're going to do it another way.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do the same thing and get the same results.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we'll take this piece. We'll take this piece here. We're going to put that in a Ziploc bag. We'll take both. And then we're going to take this piece here. Put that in there.
You doing okay here?
Yeah, you did great.
Okay, is
and
there
you know
more, or
what?
is it just one?
That's plenty.
Okay.
That is plenty.
Okay.
But we're
Just
gonna-
one lemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to take this and spread that right on just like so.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to take a little bit of, so what we want to do is I want to do a sweet and a hot together. So it's kind of a contrast.
All right.
I have a little bit of brown sugar.
Ooh. I may have to try my watermelon differently in the future. I just cut it open and then cut into slices and then just eat it as is. But that really looks interesting.
Yeah. So now we have the sweet, we have the hot, we have the citrus. If you want to keep it sweet, you leave the red pepper out. If you want to make it so that it's got a little bit of pep to it, because we're going to mix this, we're going to put this in a salad, we're going to roll this in a little bit of feta, and I'm going to show you how to do that in 2 seconds. So here's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to fold this over. Now this is a Ziploc bag at home. Try to get as much of the air out of this as you possibly can. And what we're going to do is put this in our refrigerator and then put something on top of it. And we're going to let that sit for a day. And it's going to push it down. The sugars inside of the water will come to the top. The sucrose will come to the top. And it'll become really super concentrated and red, and it almost looks like tuna.
I was going to say it's going to work exactly like the vacuum
The
compressed.
exact thing.
Okay.
The exact thing.
All right.
It just takes a little bit longer. So let us cut this.
Okay, that's just the watermelon itself.
This is just the watermelon.
Okay.
So all we're going to do is to cut this just like so.
does
See
look
how
good.
red that is?
Yeah, it is. That is
Isn't
very
that
red.
great looking? So if you're going to set up an hors d'oeuvre, something like that, right? You just need small, bite-sized things. Right here.
And it smells wonderful.
So this is feta cheese.
Okay.
You don't have to use a feta cheese, but feta is great. Feta is, there's a lot of dry cheeses or something like that that we can use. A white cheese works great. And just let that sit for a little bit. And then we'll make a little salad real quickly.
Like that one.
Yeah.
Just happens to be lying around. There's a salad there.
Just 1, 2, 3. Someone next door has that all set and ready for you.
All right.
Just like so. Cucumbers, this, this.
It's your basic salad.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're just going to pop these on in. Now these are going to be really, really sweet. Or you can skewer these and serve these as an appetizer.
Okay.
So, and this is balsamic vinegar and brown sugar. And reduce it. So now we have it as just a little bit of a glaze. This adds a little bit of sweetness to it. Or if we want to do just a little champagne dressing, we can mix those two together.
Now, what's in the champagne dressing?
Champagne dressing is champagne and a little bit of Dijon mustard, an oil.
Okay.
Very easy to make. Salt, pepper, and this is a candied watermelon salad. Really simple.
May I give it a try?
Oh, please do.
Okay.
Please do.
That's always the test here. Wow, that is good. I'd be curious to try it hot, just to get a sense of what that must be like, because you don't think of watermelon as hot unless you add. I mean, I know
Spicy.
some people will add Tabasco just to liven up a little bit.
Well,
so what's on this one, or what's part of that?
This one has salt, pepper. This one's going to be a little bit more spicy.
Okay.
It doesn't resemble watermelon.
God, it looks like a tuna.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
It looks like tuna, doesn't it?
It looks just like ahi. Yeah. And
Okay, so this is the one. This has what's?
this has a little bit more spice to it.
Okay.
This has some mint in it, and let's try this one. No, I'm not going to put anything else on it.
Okay.
Just
All right.
try
so this
that
is
one.
a little bit spicier.
It's a little spicier. It has a little bit more flavors to it.
Ooh,
Different.
it's different. It's not hot, but it's got a little bite to it. Thank you very much. Thank you for introducing us to something simple, refreshing, and people will be talking about it at their parties.
Great. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. Thank you. Now, something you love, because I know you a little bit now. You told me you love risotto.
I do.
That's what we're going to make today.
Exciting. Okay.
And you are going to be a big part of it.
I am.
Yes.
Not just going to sit on the sidelines and look and admire your work.
No.
I'm actually going to take part.
No.
Okay.
You are going to be a big part of this. This is the risotto here.
Okay.
This is a short grain rice. Sticky rice. Really sticky. It takes a little bit of time to cook. So usually about 20 minutes.
Okay.
So, and we're gonna mix that with a little bit of an onion and some salt and pepper. And well, let's get started with that first.
Okay.
So first things I think I'd like to do, I have a little bit of truffle oil. You smell that? Doesn't that smell good?
Smells good.
Yeah. The truffle this is a white truffle, so it has a little bit of, and this is an option you could use, or you could use straight butter, but we're just going to use just a little bit, just a touch.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Just to cover the bottom of the.
Just to cover the bottom.
Okay.
And then we're going to put some onions in here.
Ooh.
Got the sizzle there, right?
Hello.
Now you.
I'm gonna try not to cry. Oh, and I have my
This is your big job.
my special stir.
That's
here.
your special stir. You got it.
I was wondering if it's like golf clubs where you have different degrees of loft.
That's right.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, do you want me to go ahead and just?
That is your 7 iron.
Okay, 7
Right
iron.
there. So
All right.
you're about 150 out.
Okay. Do I go ahead and stir away?
Yes. You can stir away. Right
Now I
there.
can't touch
Perfect.
this. This is hot, right?
No. You can touch that. That should be okay, right?
That is okay. Okay.
I'm gonna give you a
Just a
towel.
second. Okay. Here we go.
Just in case. I'm going to trim up an onion right here,
Okay.
just to show everyone how that's done. While you stir that, we'll take care of that. So I just took both sides of the onion off.
Okay.
And this helps with the tearing. If you take the ends of the onion off, it helps not to tear as
Well, I mean,
much.
do people really cry? Do they really get tearful with onions?
Oh.
I mean,
Yes, you can, yes. See that little base right there?
Yes.
I'm gonna start at the other end, and I'm just gonna go straight down, all the while keeping the knife right here
Okay.
so that I don't cut myself,
Wow.
especially on camera.
You're good. I would cut myself to death.
So we have that cut straight down, boom, boom.
Okay.
Now we're just gonna go just a little bit like that. One
right.
slice in, not too hard, all the while keeping your fingers away. So then we're gonna go down this way,
Okay.
and look at that.
There you go.
It's diced.
And that's the easy way to cut an onion.
That is the easy and proper way to cut the onion. Notice my fingers are always folded, so it's going against the knife guard right here.
Okay.
All right. And then we hit base, and we just turn that, and you're done.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was
is
easy.
it. Yeah. All right. So here's our next step.
Okay.
We're gonna put some risotto in there.
Okay, a little risotto.
Now, like I said, you can put blended oil, a little bit of blended oil in here. You can put a little bit of, you keep stirring that up. We're just going to toast this risotto just for a second.
Okay.
Then we're going to put some of that chicken stock in there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Like that. Did we get that?
I got it. Okay, and I just go ahead and keep stirring.
Keep stirring.
Okay.
And what'll happen is that risotto, that rice will start to cook, and that'll absorb all that chicken stock.
Oh,
in
okay.
it.
And thus it'll get big and fluffy
And it'll get big and fluffy and sticky.
okay.
And creamy is the important thing too.
Cream.
It'll look very, very creamy.
But there's no cream.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of cream to it. So we've got the onion done.
Right.
The next thing we're gonna do is we have a
Smells
pumpkin, we have a butternut squash, and we have an acorn squash. Look at that.
That is,
Looks like an acorn.
looks like a lot of things.
So we're gonna clean those, and then we're gonna roast those off. So let's see, which one, let me clean this one, because I don't know that everyone knows how to clean one of these. So we're gonna take one of those off, take one of those off, and now we have it. More manageable, and that's an important key, is whenever you're working in the kitchen, you need to keep things manageable, what you can work with.
Okay.
And so if something's too big, cut it down, because the last thing you need to do is to have something that's unmanageable and then get cut or
And it's different.
drop it on the floor.
It's different
or
for different people in
Yeah.
terms of the manageability.
Positively.
Okay.
Yeah. Make the size manageable to what you need and what you're comfortable with. You have to be comfortable.
Yeah. So if your hands are not as big as mine or Paul's, or it's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay to go small.
What I wanted to show you was that how easy this cuts. You're doing great, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You
Thank
see,
you.
it's getting creamy too.
It is getting creamy.
Yeah.
I guess I'm waiting for the risotto to just become risotto. It seems like it's still in the process.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But it smells really good.
Yeah. Now see, I just cut this straight down. Now we're just gonna go just like this.
That's very easy. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm just dicing this,
Okay.
just like so. Simple. And now, through the magic of television, and then we're gonna take this, put this on a cookie sheet. If you want to put a little salt and pepper on it, you can. Obviously, if you don't have all three of these, which you might, probably won't. But if you have leftover pumpkin, who doesn't have leftover pumpkin?
I was going to say,
Right?
there's always pumpkin leftovers.
Always have pumpkin. You can make this, and pumpkin is so close in flavor to all three of these. So I've roasted these. This was this.
Okay.
And put them in the oven, 350 degrees, 20 minutes. Put just a little bit of oil in it, put it on a cookie sheet, and just keep your eye on it, because ovens vary. Everyone's oven is different. So just keep that in mind. And you just want to start to caramelize this. It starts to brown ever so slightly on the edges.
Okay.
And that's when you're done. I'm coming around you.
Okay.
To see how it has absorbed.
It is, yes. Now it looks more like risotto.
We're going to add a little bit more, because it's the kernel itself is just a little bit stiff and hard right now. It takes a little bit longer, and that will soften up the more we do it.
Okay.
This is a very traditional arborio rice. I get it in 50-pound bags. We go through a lot. At home, last week, I had the instant risotto, and it was fantastic.
Was it?
And yeah, and it literally took 4 minutes, 5 minutes of doing this, and it opened up. So what they do is they poach it, basically, is what they do, and then they dehydrate it again. So it comes back really, really quick.
Okay.
So you are looking really good right there. So I'm going to add, which we don't really have to, but I'm going to use this one here too.
Okay.
And I'm going to put some of this in there. I have the pumpkin. We have the pumpkin, we have the butternut squash, and we have the acorn squash.
All right.
And
So it actually goes into the pot. It's not
Yeah.
like a topper. Or
right,
something you
yeah.
garnish.
We're
Okay.
actually going to put that
Okay.
in there, just like so.
All right.
And then we're going to mix that in. We're going to put a little bit of cream in it, and you're going to help with that too.
All right.
So this one here, we
Yes.
can probably shut down
All right.
now that everybody knows how to make that, because you're pretty good right there.
Now, do I use this or do I use
Yeah,
that? Okay.
you can come straight
All
on
right,
over.
okay.
And I made that pot just a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more chicken stock in here too and get you started. And
Oh wow, this is risotto. I can't move my spoon.
I'm going to put a little bit more salt and pepper in there.
Okay.
And you noticed I have the salt and pepper mixed.
I did see that. Is there a reason behind that?
It saves a little bit of time, and it's a ratio of 80% salt, 20% pepper, even though it looks different, but that's pretty much what it is.
Is that optional? Salt and
The
pepper?
salt and pepper really helps this along
Okay.
a lot. I'm going to also put some heavy cream in there. No, you're doing
Like
great.
my wrist is bothering me now.
I have some shredded
Ooh.
Asiago Parmigiano cheese
Okay.
that we're going to add to that. Right? What could be wrong with that? Doesn't
is
cheese fix everything? Just about. Doesn't it smell great
It
too?
smells great. It looks great. Oh goodness.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this could be a first course or an entree. You know, you can put a piece of protein on this, a piece of shrimp, a piece
That's
of fish, a
right.
piece of lobster.
Okay.
Right? Well, I think you're done. I think
Okay.
we're ready to
All right,
go.
we're ready?
Yeah. So
right,
I'm
well
just
then-
going to take a little bit of this out of your hands.
Okay. I'm trying not to make a mess here.
Oh, you did great. I'm not
Oh, thank you. I love the encouragement too.
You did absolutely awesome. Because this,
Oh, that looks so good.
doesn't that look great?
I mean, I've seen risotto. This really has a different look to it.
That's because you made it. So
Well, it's because of all the things you added to it.
we can, sometimes, depending, you could just do little garnishes on the back of your plate if you want.
Okay.
Little
Risotto scoops.
bowls. Yeah, risotto scoops. Yep. And like I said, you can take these, deep fry these off, and you are set. Look at that right there, huh? And then we have just a little bit of this here. We'll just take this and just garnish the corners.
Okay, that is the squash.
Yeah, this is the butternut.
Oh, the butternut. Okay.
Yeah,
so
the
this is just-
butternut is the brightest. So that's that right
okay.
there.
It's just a little garnish, a little something
Yeah,
to kind of balance
just a
it
little
out.
something like
that.
that.
Does look
And-
good. I mean,
and
that's,
you know what? This is a great dish right here. Good.
You
Ready?
did a great job, as always. And this is what it was very easy. And we've talked about that over and over again. I mean, the stirring's a little hard.
The stirring, you have to that's the only time you really have to be complicated. I mean, you have to stick with it. But
Okay.
you know what? I can take this now, put that in my refrigerator, leave the top off, let it cool.
Okay.
And then you can cover it, and you can keep that in the refrigerator for 4 days. And it's great.
I love it.
And it's good for you. And don't forget, I mean, all these right here are loaded with vitamins too. I mean, that's the other thing.
Oh, it's healthy.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
healthy. It's
Well,
healthy.
I kind of like to have this like a side benefit. Like, oh, by the way, it's
By
healthy.
the way, can't live without this.
You don't want to sell it like that, but you kind of want to like in the back door let
Yeah.
everybody know. By
Yeah.
the way.
Well, here we are again.
And this is actual tuna.
This is it.
Okay.
This is actual ahi tuna.
Mm.
Here's what we have today.
Okay.
We're going to mix some wasabi. Now this is the
That's
potent
a
wasabi.
lot of wasabi.
This is a lot.
Okay.
We're only just going to mix a little bit because I want everyone to see how this kind of changes color. Now, wasabi powder. Wasabi is a horseradish root that's ground up real fine, and then it's dehydrated, basically. So we're going to take just a little bit of wasabi powder, which you can get at any local store, Giant Eagle and such, and we're going to add a little bit of rice wine vinegar to it, and just a little bit of H2O.
Oh, okay.
Straight up, just like that. And we're going to take that and mix this in. And it'll start to thicken on you, as you can see.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
beginning to
So
gel.
just and
Okay.
just let it sit till it starts to bloom, and it will get to a consistency. It can get to this consistency here, which is like that.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to mix a little bit of mayonnaise with this, and we're going to make a little aioli.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where you were going with this.
Yep.
Aioli, okay.
So we're going to mix this in. Now this is all going to come at the back end of our tuna here. I'm going to let that now. I could just scoot by it for 1 second.
Sure.
There you go. We're going to sear some tuna. But before we do that, I have some sesame seeds here,
Okay.
and you can see they're different colors.
You have green.
You have green
I've not seen green
and brown.
and brown.
And brown.
And white.
And the white and the black you've probably seen before. But the green is wasabi.
Oh, okay.
And the brown is soy sauce. We're going to take our tuna.
All right.
And we're going to cut it right in half, right here. We'll do 2 pieces. Look at that. That's all we have to do. Now, easy. See how it sticks to it?
Yes. Very easy.
Yeah.
Now, what is this?
This is oil. This is sesame oil.
Okay.
And you're going to smell that when I put that in there. When this starts to cook, this really gets strong. Can you smell that now?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, really strong.
Smells good, though.
Yeah.
It's a good smell.
We're going to toast the sesame seeds on here,
Okay.
just like so.
I'll stay over here so I don't get splattered.
Don't get split. Well, you do have your fancy Field Club apron on, so you're
So how long are you going to
doesn't-
sear
see,
this?
That just took us seconds, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Just basically maybe 30 seconds on each side.
Is that all?
And you know what? It depends on how you like your tuna. So if you're a person that is a traditionalist that says, oh, I got to have my tuna rare. But some people don't like it rare. Some people like it, medium rare or medium well. They can have it whatever way they want. And you could finish cooking this in the oven for a few minutes, or I could turn this way down, bring that temperature down after I sear it so that it doesn't burn, and let it cook slowly. And I can get it to, a temperature of a medium or something like that. But what we have right here,
Smells wonderful.
it does, doesn't it?
Now you're getting the edges. I see your.
Yep, I'm
Okay.
just going to sear the edges off, and we'll sear this whole unit. And I have to tell you, it's really coming out looking great. Hopefully it looks that way on camera.
Well, forget on camera.
wish
It
you
looks
could
good right
smell
here.
it, 'cause it
Trust
does
me, it
smell
looks
great.
good.
All right,
Okay. That's it.
all we had to do. Right there.
That's very simple.
That's very
And very quick.
So, we're going to move that out of the way. And now what we're going to do is pretend, well, you know what? Let's cut this for a second. Now, these are little phyllo cups. This is all cut out for you, ready to go. Save some time, right?
Right.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this and we're going to mince it.
Look at that on the inside. That's nice.
Huh?
That's a nice piece of tuna.
Let's show the camera that.
Yeah, it looks really good.
See how
that
great
looks
that
really,
looks.
really good.
Does that look great?
Really good.
Beautiful.
And this is interesting because normally you think about tuna, it's usually those long strips. You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like sushi.
We're going to do that.
Okay.
We're going to do that. What I'm going to make here, what we're going to make
Okay.
is we're going to make a little bit of like a tuna meatball
Oh.
with some of that mayonnaise that I just mixed.
Ooh, okay. That sounds interesting.
Yeah. And then we're going to put that in our dish.
Okay.
So we're going to take some of this, which is beautifully done, and we're going to keep that whole.
And I like how the seeds are still on the meat. I mean, even when you mince and chop them up.
Yeah. Right, drape these right over these little cups, just like so.
Okay.
This was a great appetizer that we served at a cocktail reception, and everybody went crazy for it. They said, this is the best.
That's your mayonnaise and wasabi.
This is my wasabi already.
Okay.
I put it into a little baggie,
Okay.
and we just go like that. We're gonna just mix this right on the table, just like so.
Okay.
Just for the cameras.
Things we do for TV.
The things we do.
Okay, so you got it all mixed up.
Yeah, so this,
Curious to see what you do with this next.
well, you're gonna try one of these.
I am. You know, I love how you've kind of taken the wasabi down a notch, because it was a little, you know,
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
a lot of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. We don't need that much.
No. I remember the first time I had wasabi, I didn't realize it was actually the mustard. I thought it was just another piece of sushi.
Yeah,
I learned my lesson.
you've got to be really careful.
I realized that. Okay.
Now
Ooh, that's
you
interesting.
stuff these little cups
Oh,
just with a little bit of this inside, and then
I can see why people went crazy for these.
they did. They really
It's
did.
like tuna on top of tuna.
It's tuna on top of tuna. We'll just put a little dollop
Wow.
right in there.
Right out of there. There we go.
There we go. And
Oh,
you
goodness.
get the
Okay.
first piece.
I do. Thank you. Okay. Everybody.
you
Yes,
get
try
the
this at
first
home.
piece. Right off the firing line.
Oh my God.
Isn't that good?
That's really good.
Not too hot. Not too
No,
spicy.
it was like there's almost no spice. I mean,
yeah,
it's a little bit.
little bit. You can taste the wasabi, but not too hot.
It's amazing. I mean, you have the tuna on top of the tuna, but you can tell that there's a difference. This is really good. Those seeds are really good too.
Yeah. You can taste a little bit of the soy seed. Yeah, those cups will stay crispy. If they start to get a little soft, you just pop them in the oven for 3-4 minutes. Take that humidity out of them, and then you're ready to go.
So what are we doing now?
We're gonna make crepes today.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so crepes, very versatile. Sweet, savory. Today we're gonna make some sweet crepes. We're gonna make some banana Foster crepes.
Ooh, okay.
Very simple,
Okay.
right? So here's what I'd like you to do,
All right.
if you could. I'll mix the crepe batter and talk about it. If you could maybe saute a banana for me.
Okay.
So
Saute. So what does that mean?
here's what we're gonna do. Where you can cut that banana up.
Okay. Okay.
I got a little knife for you right here.
Is there any particular way you'd like it cut?
Yeah, straight down would be super.
All the way down.
Yeah.
All right, bye. Watch.
Look at that. Wait, turn the knife over. Perfect.
Yeah, I hear it works better with the blade.
It does. It's so
It
much
does.
smoother. To worry about your carpal tunnel on your last 7-iron.
Okay.
All right, you're doing great. So here's what we're gonna do. That is perfect.
Okay.
So
Just throw it in there.
we're gonna put, not yet.
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually mix I have some whole eggs here, whipped eggs. And we're gonna put that in there. Now we're making a crepe batter, okay? So I have a little bit of powdered sugar. Since we're making a sweet crepe, we'll just use a little bit of powdered sugar, and we're gonna use some flour. All right, so it looks like I'm adding just a little bit. So here's the trick with crepes. So you wanna start out making a thin pancake batter, okay? So the problem that people run into is once they get the batter, and they say, oh, I'm gonna make a little bit more, or I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. And then they add a little bit more flour, and then they say, I'm gonna add a little bit more milk. and then when you run out of all your pans in the kitchen, you keep saying, I need to adjust that. Sometimes it's easy just to put that right on here. So we're gonna start out from the front, and now we're gonna build it, okay? So we're gonna add a little bit more flour. We're gonna add
Is it hard
milk.
to judge? Is it hard for people? I mean,
Yeah, well, no. If you've ever made, have you ever made pancakes?
I have.
Okay. You like them?
I love pancakes.
Okay. So this would look a little bit thin to me. So I'm gonna add a little bit more flour to it, right?
Okay.
So you know, making pancakes, we're gonna make a thin pancake batter. And we're gonna make it sweet. So I have some vanilla here, some vanilla extract.
Yes.
So we're just gonna add just a few drops of that in there, because this is pretty strong.
That's vanilla extract.
That's vanilla
Okay.
extract. This is the real stuff here. And you can smell that smell. Pick that
I
up.
thought it was syrup at first, but. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, it is
You
very
can smell
strong.
the vanilla,
Yeah.
right? That's the real deal there.
There's nothing in it, no alcohol. I mean, it's got a little.
Yeah, no, that's.
It smells like it.
Yeah, that's the vanilla extract.
Okay.
Yeah, pure vanilla extract. So there are a couple different kinds, but that's it. I think that's a Madagascar, actually, vanilla. So we're kind of getting to where we need to be.
Okay.
So I'm going to put some orange zest in there.
Okay. Just flavor, right? We're talking, is that why that's okay? All
Yeah,
right.
and then I'm going to add just a little bit of the juice of that orange.
Oh,
So just a little bit.
a little orange juice.
Yep. And
It's your whole breakfast here. I mean, all you know.
that's exactly right. You have your eggs.
If you get coffee in there, I think we're covered.
That's the next. I'm going to add just a little bit more sugar. And we'll be set. So we're going to have two different pans going here.
Okay.
So the one pan over here, I'm going to put you on this pan.
Okay.
This is the most important pan. You got to turn it on first, Paul. There you go. So we're going to cook that banana,
Okay.
and I'm going to put a little bit of butter in that,
All right.
whole butter. Put your banana.
Okay. And we just kind of spread around. Or...
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
put a little bit of that in there.
All right.
Perfect. And I'm going to put some brown sugar in there also. So once again, you can make it a sweet crepe, you can make it a savory crepe. And we'll talk about the savory after we get a few of these made. So I think this crepe batter looks pretty darn good, right?
I think so too. It smells
Yeah.
great.
So let's get this pan hot. And that's the key to this too.
You want me to do anything with this or just kind of leave it?
Yeah, no, you're gonna take this here. I'm gonna give
Okay.
you
Just kind of.
just a little spoon. I'm gonna push that around, and then in a little bit, let me take your banana. Put your banana in there with
Oh,
it.
yes, put the banana in.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. We're gonna take some crepe, and I'm gonna put some blended oil in the pan.
Okay.
In this pan here, our crepe pan. Just enough to cover the bottom. And the blended oil, I use a blended oil, but you can use any kind of a vegetable oil or a canola oil. That works great.
Okay.
And that's basically what my blend is both. So, you want the pan to be nice and hot for here. You're doing great over there.
Okay, does this need, do I need to flip the bananas over? Are they fine like that?
Yeah, you're gonna
Oh.
toss it But as soon as that really starts to get hot, and that sugar is you're gonna see that sugar boil up.
Okay, so
It's gonna become kind of part of what you have here.
okay.
But we're gonna add a little touch of banana liqueur to this. And we're gonna touch of Myers rum. He said, fine.
I'm good.
You good with that? It's breakfast time.
I was
right?
gonna say that's the way to start the day.
See how that butter
Yes,
is like
I do. Oh, okay.
coming
That's
around
how you
there?
flip. Okay.
Yeah.
You've been doing this a lot longer than I have.
Yeah.
It's all about the
I'm
rest.
gonna add just a little bit of this here. So I wanna step back just a second.
Okay.
And we're gonna add a little bit of this rum in here. Now,
Oh,
so now
whoa,
we got the flames. Hopefully you can see these flames.
that's a fire.
Ooh, that smells good.
it
though.
does smell
Doesn't that
good.
smell delicious?
Who needs the crepe? We got.
That's exactly. So, see how easy that was?
It was very
Now,
easy.
Kind of your sauce is ready to go right there.
Okay.
I might just take just a little bit of this orange juice.
Really?
Just put a touch of that in there.
Okay, just let it sit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can even turn that off.
Okay.
Because that sauce looks great.
It does. I'll just sit right here.
Yeah.
That looks
And now
okay. All right.
we're going to take a 2-ounce ladle. What did I say? 2 inch?
2 inch.
Tell us the fourth one. And let's see if we can turn this pan.
Okay.
See if we can coat this pan. I had a little lesson too on that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Everything's so fragrant. I mean, everything smells really good.
Yeah, it really does. So,
Well, you can clear out your liquor cabinet too while you're at it.
that's exactly right. You can see the orange zest
Yes,
in
I can
here.
see that. Yes.
And this is going to go in here, and poof, you're going to be set. You're going to have a little bit of sauce on there.
There's so much in there already. There's a sauce too.
Well, this sauce right
Oh,
here.
that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to put some bananas in there
Okay.
and have a sauce. And I wanted to show you. See the outside of that?
Yes.
It's just starting to brown.
Yes.
It's probably a good time to flip that. Just
Wow.
like that.
Oh, it's bubbling in the middle.
Yeah. Doesn't that look good?
It does look good. Well, I like the oranges, the little slices
Yeah,
of
the
orange.
little
in there.
slice of orange.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Well,
Of course, you can put anything in a crepe, obviously.
anything.
Anything. Okay.
Anything. But it works. It works great.
Okay.
Get this out of the way. And how long did that take us? That didn't take us too long.
Oh,
That
not even 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes.
See that? All right. So
All right.
we're going to take this plate. I'm going to
Okay.
move this out of the way. 1, 2, 3. We're going to take some of these bananas, which
Okay.
absolutely smell
They do smell wonderful.
unbelievable.
Wow.
And I definitely
Well,
want you to try this.
I will. I will. Like I said, if I have
I-
it's not enough to get in trouble. You're not gonna get a DUI for having this, obviously.
No. All that alcohol burned off. When I cooked that and you saw that flame,
Yes.
that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what happens with alcohol.
Don't worry about getting
Yeah.
buzzed in the morning
No,
while
no,
making
no.
crepes.
Where did you come from? Oh, Pittsburgh Field Club. Oh, out golfing, I see again. No wonder why you're so darn good.
All right. So
I'm gonna get you.
take a little bite.
I'm gonna get you a little spoon right here.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I even have a fork, which is
And
even
folks, this
better.
really just smells wonderful. So, okay.
You try that.
Okay.
A little sauce. Let's see if I can
Okay.
get that up for
You
you.
got it. You got it. I'll go ahead. All right, here we go. Oh my God.
See, you
Oh.
can finish that now, right?
Oh, I can't finish it, but this is wonderful. Paul, really,
Great.
thank you so much for showing us how easy it is to create appetizers, main courses, breakfast. It's very simple. It's very easy. It's a lot of fun. Obviously you can't do it with Paul, but maybe if you ask him, he'll come to your house. And
I like that.
But this is absolutely wonderful, and thank you so much for showing this to us. We all appreciate it. It was a lot of fun, and I think we all learned quite a bit as well.
That's great. You can't ask for more than that from me. That's my gift to everyone is to someone will try that and say, wow, that was really good and really fast and really easy and everything he said.
And it's the gift that keeps giving.
Thanksgiving. Now, you coming up with all these things.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Thanks. Great to be here.
Once again, everybody, thank you for joining us. We hope you learned something, had a lot of fun. Maybe you're even inspired when you get back to the kitchen. And once again, Chef Paul showed us so many things that are so simple and easy to do. In the meantime, we want you to still take part in our auction. All you have to do is go to the website, wbpgh.org. We have a lot of items, including 2 premier packages. So go over there, check them out, and make that bid. And once again, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you had an awful lot of fun. I know I certainly did, and we hope you did as well.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening, and a special thank you to Chef Paul and Andrew for a wonderful cooking demonstration. We hope we'll see you all tomorrow. And finally, a special heartfelt thank you to all of our sponsors.